Grüezi and welcome back to Endless Space 2, where today we are going to continue our expansion efforts. Now, I had a little bit of a look at the situation here, and obviously the next goal would be Kais and Feadix, because they are kind of on the way towards the further systems in the south. However, if we wanted to declare war on them, we'd have to spend a lot of influence for that, because we're currently in a truce for... Okay, for one more turn. Never mind. It's gonna be all right. So, with that said, what we need to do now is to continue to Feadix. But first of all, we'll need to kill that economic behemoth and whatever that is. And also the Isiander fleet here will run out in 3 turns. So by the time we arrive in Feadix, it's gonna be all right. Okay, with that, let's complete this turn and start with the next one. This is our weaker fleet, right? It has just 3 cruisers and kind of the leftovers of the old fleet system. Alright, so the Volta ship disappeared, alright. But let's get rid of this behemoth first. Alright, so it's actually pretty decently strong. It wants to be long range, so we should snuggle up close. And something I've forgotten so far, and I will say fix right after this fight, is our battle tactics. Because we've been fighting with bad battle tactics, or suboptimal battle tactics for a while now. Because at some point we got ourselves this one here, with health recovered at the end of the battle. It's better than a little bit of science and dust, so we're gonna go for that. This is for having destroyed fleets, this is nullifying any crits, so I think this is good. The others are still quite useful as counters. We lost a Gnashast in Geekon. Where is Geekon? Oh. One of our newest additions, of course. How many systems am I overcapped now? Just 1, that's fine. Also, our boost has ended for the ILO. Let's just re-enable that boost. 1 more Imperial and we will have our bonus of additional influence, which is gonna be amazing. Now we're in a Cold War, so we can do all the war shenanigans again. So this fleet is one of mine. What? Why is it there? Okay, weird. I guess I'll just leave it there then. Alright, so I guess Feadix is gonna be our next goal. It's not a great system, but it's still a system that we need to take. How is the manpower situation? It's full here, and it is also full here. That's great. So we can just keep on going. We should probably also get the second hero here for the secondary fleet. Let's look into that in a second. We built a trade bureau, which means we can now set the taxes on the marketplace. Let's just do that. Oh, that's expensive. If I set it to 15 and want to set it higher, will I just have to pay everything then? Because optimally I'd like that. Let's just sell something here. We don't need so much Hyperium anyway. So, more taxes. Everybody loves them, right? Our hero has leveled up, and I guess we're just gonna go for that. So, anything else to build? Doesn't look like it. Let's talk about the hero we want to get for our secondary fleet. Optimally, I'd like to get a seeker that is good in military combat, so something like this guy. Has a total of 18, not too bad. This one has a bit more, but it's an overseer. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong stats. That's a 21, not bad. This is way more. That's 24, crazy. Yeah, I think we have a winner here. Although this one's close. Although soft ones I think have mostly like curiosity related stuff. The Walters might have something better. Let's see. Strategic deposit, that's production. More hull absorption, not bad. Vision range. A little bit of movement, but not all that much. That's system. Not convinced. I think we have a better choice here with the Hisho. That's a strong military bonus. That's a strong military bonus. That's decent. And that's also decent. I think 2 strongs and 2 decent is better than anything else. It's also a scientist. I think we don't have a scientist trust yet. Let's look at the Sophon just to be sure. That's not going to be helpful. Neither is that. That is helpful. Speed is good. Probes don't really care. Energy weapon damage is good. And vision and movement. So they're all about movement mostly. But I think movement is already part of the Seeker. So too much movement is probably a bit wasted. Let's go for the Hisho here. And for that, we're gonna sell all our useless artifacts here. As well as... and I don't know yet what. Wow, they're expensive. Let's sell some of these. I think we only have them in the, like, basic. Yeah. We can sell some. We don't need all that much. Alright. The Hisho hero, thank you very much, is now leading a new fleet. Let's have a look at the ship, because we're gonna have to change a couple of things here. So, weapons first. Let's go for our good old Imperial Gjallarfires. I think they're quite nice. And I guess we can actually put one of these on each of the ships for the less crit damage inflicted. Doesn't really make much sense on a hero ship, but still. So obviously speed and fleet movement is gonna be important, and from there it's either probes or anti-cloaking. And I think I'm gonna go for anti-cloaking for this one. We will have to eventually upgrade that, of course, but I think that's probably better than the probes. We also have a level, and I think I'm gonna go for free movement, because that's always a very great perk to choose. Alright, this fleet is now set up. They are out of movement, so not much more to do. We also have an interaction here with the
Let us see if we can trust your words.
Walters. I don't think they will remove their fleets, but we can still ask them nicely. They actually did. Interesting. They think maybe we'll change our minds. Which direction are they flying? Do I see that? I would assume the engines are in the back because it's kind of like a bigger footprint there. But then again, like, where did they come from? Did they come from my system? Well, in any case, we can't really do much about it right now, so let's just continue. We have a competitive quest ending, I don't care about that. We have a new population collection bonus for the Calgoros, which is a lot more influence. I think more even than the Imperials. Crazy. More population gain, and new population collection bonus for finally the Imperials. So now we should get a lot more influence that is not shown as an influence per turn, but rather we just gain it every turn a little bit, I guess. I'm not sure whether it gives you per turn or when something finishes. I guess it's just Pioneering Spirit. There's not much else we can do here that makes sense. You alrighty again. Wow, that was quick. I guess efficiency aficionado? That's difficult to say. And we also have Zuin completing a project here and maybe get rid of all these negative anomalies. Then as well we need more science and more influence, of course. So that was an easy one. What about Naos? I guess it's also going to be an easy one because not much is built here yet. Optimally we'd get more food, but then again, actually this might start making difference. Yeah, let's do that. We do have 3 luxuries, so that also makes sense, and 2 anomalies. Perfect. This is also a huge and a large. No, two huges actually, so this makes sense. Wow, this is such a cool event. I like that. And then just a lot of science, basically. Yeah. And influence. And make more happiness here, because I think it's gonna decrease a bit. Perfect. Then we have Curious. And here there's not much to do. That doesn't make any much sense. I guess we can do some terraforming. Let's do that. Alright. You keep moving. Everybody keep moving. It is definitely moving towards us, and I think we're still at war. Yes, we are. Shoot. 5,000, 4,000, and we are actually stronger in the offense, but very weak on the defense. There's no way we can defeat all that fleet. What are we gonna do? You know what? This is gonna change the war. I mean, we can send one of the fleets back up there, but I really don't want to. I guess we're just gonna keep them stationed for a while. This is such a terrible system to build fleets, though. How close are we to completing that one? Wow, that research is 23,000 influence. Oh well. I mean, we can get more money to buy them with money, but then again, I think they're super expensive now. 14,000. There is where influence starts to shine, because that's not a lot of influence. Should I spend that? I think for the sake of defense, I think we should. That's like 6,600 influence. We're making that fairly quickly. Let's do that. We're gonna have some defense options this way, and otherwise we're just gonna be screwed. Okay, that cost us a little bit, but, well, I'd rather have a fleet to defend than lose a system, you know. Also, how good are our trade things here? One ship each. I mean, we're getting there. It's a solid, like, 480, along with some luxuries. And we're just getting one more here in Perseus. So our fleet should now be capable of defeating theirs, so let's get this out and blockade. I don't want them to move on. Oh, okay, they're not done yet anyway. So, that means the Walter's fleet has gone. I do not I don't want to care about what else there is. So we just got ourselves some more squadron modules, which is going to be nice for our carriers once we get them. We just now need to get them. And what are we going to do here? I think the only sensible thing probably is going to be a... what's it called? Subsidiary? Either in Mira or in Zuin. I think it makes more sense in Zuin, since there's also the Trade Clearing Bureau. That means here we potentially have space for ships. And or more manpower, though I don't think we need it. I think we make quite a lot. Let's build a shipyard and then 3 ships each. It's gonna take a while to complete, and we can always rearrange stuff, but I think that's a good thing to do. Also, we now have more ships to get for our trade companies. And with that, we already make much more money. And I think this should now probably complete a quest. Our faction quest. Wait, what? Oh, it already completed. Never mind. Let's go through the heroes first. So this is a system hero, and I think more food's probably going to be a good idea here. As well, some happiness there. Oh, that was one hero too much. Let's just go through the heroes list here. And our Hisho guy has a level up, and that is a fleet hero. So obviously we're gonna go for more XP since we already started in this direction. And the other one was another Hisho. Nice, this time a counselor. And I think a little bit of forced labor has never hurt anybody, he said. And you'd like a truce, just as your ships are about to arrive and get annihilated. You know what? I don't think so. We are stronger, but not that much stronger. So if she wants to force something on me, I think I'm gonna accept either way. So we got that, which means we now have 10% more production on systems and keep our industry, influence bonus. At the same time, we have a solo quest for Yushos. And honestly, I could not care less. 10 ships with squadron modules. You know what? I think we're gonna have that eventually. Let's go for honor. Not really the path of the proper United Empire, in my opinion, but I think it's fine. Okay, I think that's our faction quest. Yeah, assign a hero for at least level 20 to system care. That's a lot, and we don't know the reward for either of those. You know what? I want to know what this is about. Sorry for staying quiet. There's some kind of meeting or what? Abdication. Whether I attend the ceremony. Oh, my own ceremony for like staying emperor forever, basically. You know what? I think it's cowardly to not attend in person. But do we have a hero that's somewhat close to level 20? That's gonna take a long time. However, the other one is gonna be much easier to achieve. Let's go investigate. Just for the sake of ease of achievement. And with that, I think we're just gonna build the... Where is it? Not the Zolia, the Patrol right here. Like so. We do have the 30 adamantium that are required, so that's great. How do you feel about an invasion, dear Walters? We can declare war for free after all. They just morphed in a fleet, and I think it's not gonna be strong enough. Which one of ours is stronger? It has to be the People's Navy, First People's Navy. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty easy, I'm pretty sure. If they run away, I don't know. Actually, it shows that they're quite good. They have medium beams. Lasers, I mean. And some short. Okay, weird mix. But that means we're pretty much same good everywhere, so I guess we're just gonna go mid-range. And maybe go for the default option here. They can't go for the third lane, so let's put all our Vaders in that one. And put the hero in the middle. I think that's a better thing to do. Alright, I think this is gonna be a zero loss, zero damage thing. They even fled. Why did they bring the fleet? That was pointless. I mean, maybe it was in the hangar, they got it out. I'm not quite sure whether I saw the teleportation symbol, but anyway. Wow. They have planes. Why do they have planes? I don't think that's fair. 4 turns for planes. What was the technology I put back? That's alright. I need planes then. And I probably also need a hack. And I can do that in 1 turn. I can get started with it in 1 turn. It's gonna take a while. Man, these guys are tough to take down. How much manpower do I have in general? 4,000, 6,400. I mean, I do have a manpower advantage, but honestly, I don't see myself winning against this at all. Also, I need some ground force to shoot down the planes. I should probably already invest in that. But yeah, it's too dangerous to invade right now. Let's get all of that going. Of course, that jeopardizes some of our adamantium, but we are not in a hurry there. And I think that's a more pressing matter. You want money? Sorry, I don't have any money. I don't know why you want me to do something there. There's nothing there. Alright, so in one turn we can at least kill the Lumeris fleet there. Unless they run away, of course, but I think doing so would be quite stupid since the fleet would just be destroyed. Alright, building is all good. We got some more Ilos, that's nice. Vision range, and we want to steal a technology. What would that be? You know what? I already know exactly what that would be. Why doesn't it show up? I want this one. Universal Aerodynamics. Do we have a special one of these? No. Why can't we steal it? They have them, obviously. We just saw it. Maybe it's called differently for them. That could be. But I don't see anything that gives us planes. Why is this not an option? Man, what's that? Curiosity scanning level 4. Not too bad. Xenology, yeah, sure. Quadronix. You know what? Quadronix might... I think we have a deposit somewhere. 2 even. No, 1. We're gonna have 2 eventually, but we have 1. 2. No, we do have 2. Maybe that's the thing, because it's a quite high level one. And the other ones... I mean, this might also be nice. The strong anomalies nullification. And it is a more expensive one. We're not gonna have that anytime soon. They're already in the 5th ring. Crazy. That's, I think, this one here. Yeah. And the other one we can research and we have queued it up. Let's get the one we can't get otherwise. Alright, and with that I think we can do a hack probably through here. Maybe, I think it's a better option to go from our own system. 5 turns is not that long. And we can probably also put an accelerator on here. That should be fine. So hack 1 turn, 2 turns, and then the rest is gonna be on the system. I don't like waiting all that much. You like a trade agreement. Honestly, I'd like some trade with you guys. As long as we can make use of that, we should probably. Let's do that. We have the influence for it. For now, there's only 1 trade route going. But it is going to increase, and I think it's going to be a quite lucrative one. Yeah. All of them just got more lucrative. We should also invest in more trade stuff, like obviously this one for 1 more, actually 2 more companies. And then probably, where are they? Here, those ones. More trade value. And then I would like to get one of these, this one here, Gossamer. And I think this one would also be great, but we haven't found drift buds yet. The drift buddies. Shouldn't we also have some more curiosities to scan? I mean, we have been there. I don't know why, you know, why there's still so many curiosities unscanned. Wait a second. Wasn't that giving us some more? No, we could have chosen it. This was the one I was looking at before. This is the one I need before I could scan potentially more good curiosities. But first, let's do some hero work. And afterwards, some killing. Killing of Lumerises. Fairly easy here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Is there anything else that makes sense to take? I mean, like, it's something. It's not something I care about, but it's something. Maybe this. I think he's a senator, so let's at least get something out of that. Actually, I think he's not. Yes, he is. Dimitri. Dmitri, not Dimitri. Sorry. In German, I think we say Dimitri usually. So that's one ship. Let's just get this over with. We don't even care what's there. I would also like to get rid of the civilian ship here. Bye. Give me money. Thank you. So for now we're just gonna blockade. And in 3 turns we're gonna have the planes. In 5 turns we have the good battle tactics. So I think it's gonna be alright. Ooh. We don't look so good on this stat here. We wanna be short range or mid range. Just not long. Given that they have a lot of missiles, I think I should push for short range. But not like this, please. This might be a very uncool fight because they choose a very difficult flotilla formation. Actually, anticipating that, we should probably also do that. We're gonna lose the bonus from the flotilla there, but I think it might be worth it. I would like to watch this one because it might be quite interesting. So the reason I'm going for short range here is because they're strong at long range, and long range means missiles. So missiles are very weak at short range, and no matter what they have at short range, we're still gonna dish out enough damage because the laser weapons still win against the kinetics at close range. So let's see how this goes. They did not run away, and they like to stay far, obviously because of their bonus there. This might be a quite harsh battle. So they went pretty equal, which might be a bit of a problem for the middle flotilla, especially because there's only one defense ship. Let's skip to action. Guys, shoot. Why is this not working? Wow, useless. Ouch, they go straight for my attack ship, and it's already pretty damaged. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of ships here. What is going on? This is very buggy right now. So the good thing is, once we've lost that flotilla, they cannot shoot back. But it looks like we're not really dealing a lot of damage here, and we're losing our defense ship fairly quickly. Yep, there it goes. Those missiles are brutal. Are we at mid-range yet? Yes, we are, so they should miss a lot now. Okay, there goes one. We're also not really doing well there. This is just small ships, mind you. I mean, we also even took some heavy beating there. But yeah, this one's getting pulverized from both sides. Second ship's down. The good thing is this one is destroyed, sound is glitching, and these ones are gonna be toast as well. Just need to hope that... What the hell's wrong with the sound? That this guy can kill the... I think it looks quite good. I mean, the bombers should also be somewhere, if we still have them. I mean, those 2 bombers should probably be there. I think I see one. Yeah, that's little bombers. There we go, proper sound again. Okay, we did win, but it was more expensive than I thought. Which is probably partially because of our setup here. We could have done 3 flotillas, and that might have gone better. Though, I mean, this missile volley from the middle flotilla was brutal. But then again, I mean, that's quite good outcome, right? I mean, it did cost us about 4,400 influence to win that battle. Even though, I mean, of course, we bought one more ship, but still. The patrol ship arrived, and I think let's go explore. That is dangerous. Let's go back. It's a pirate. That's weird. With that, I think I'd like to go back up there. What way are you taking? Okay, over there, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to go there. Alright, here we're still waiting. Let's go on. That's the one we just built for the quest reward. Let's get that one going. So we found this one, the Mount of Celos. A lot of production, influence, and that's actually a cool one. Production per population types in Empire. So this is just gonna be a strong building for a single system. Honestly, meh. Wow, someone's also close to conquest. We don't even know those guys yet. Titanium found, and we need to build it now for Cyborg Patriots, which it gives us a new, invasion defense tactic. Why not an invasion offense tactic? That would be far more interesting. Sea artifacts. What is that? Production. Okay. Where did we find that? Where did we find that? Good question. We have here more public relations expertise. And what else do we have? We need to build something in Veni. And I think mining is not too bad, because I mean we're gonna get this one eventually, but first I want to get rid of that Kessler syndrome, and I should probably do that everywhere. Get rid of the bad anomalies, if we even have some more. This one's obviously gonna be terraformed immediately to steppes? No, savanna. This one is a reduction of pure soil. I can't talk anymore. Wait, what? Oh, we have a second toxic one. Didn't know that. Get rid of the irradiated soil. Again. Nothing here. I wish that there was a building that gave you an increase to the luxuries you mine, because there's so much for the strategics, but nothing for the luxuries. You need a Horatio for that. This one's already queued up. Yeah, I think we went through all of them now. Probably. Yeah. Alright, so market price changes, don't really care about that. And you, sir, you might go to Sylphy. We still have 4 turns left here. And after the turn is over, 1 more for getting planes. And they will also cost me quite some resources to set up correctly. Especially Adamantian. Is there a chance of getting more Adamantian? Geekon, can you build the mines, please? You only can build this one, because the other one has already been built. Let's prioritize that for a second. It's not gonna be early enough. How about that's our own decision? No, here we have nows. We can push that here a little bit. It's also gonna take a few turns, but I think we should not be too much short on that. If so, we can buy just something. Okay, we are, I think, being pushed to a truce. Geekon has been hacked. That's this one here. Don't really care that much. You propose a truce by just forcing me to do so. You know what? I think this is gonna take 10 turns or more, so I think I'm just gonna accept that. It's gonna give me some money for that. So, how is the strength here? Because I could just ask them to give me a system, but then again, I think they only have 1 system left. So, not really a priority right now. And we just killed the last fleet, so yeah, sure. We're gonna be sneaky. Alright, there's a new fleet arriving here. It's probably the one we already destroyed once, yeah. Yeah, let's kill them. They should not have a chance against us. It looks like they're generally better against me everywhere, which is funny. So again, they're not gonna have the third flotilla, so let's pick our battle tactic. I think we're just gonna go mid-range. And yeah, that looks about right. Goodbye. That should have been an easy fight. Yep. Perfect. So you guys, what the hell is going on here? That's an Isiander fleet, don't care, and that one I also don't care, so let's just stay here. Nothing to do about that. Okay, in one turn we get planes. And yeah, we need 35 Adamantium, I think. But since we're not gonna invade right this turn, I think I'm gonna wait a few turns. We still have 2 more turns until which we need to upgrade. More population gained and collection bonus for the remnants. Where are they? I'm blind. There we go. More industrialist opinion, that's great. Issa is losing populations. Why is that? What's going on here? Okay, that sounds to me like shenanigans of Umbral Choir, which we already suspected would be around here. Because just so, losing a population when we're having a lot of money makes no sense. Also, we need this Mount of Cells somewhere, for which we need all that titanium, added adamantium. We have a new tactic slot available. Let's put something in there, maybe. Oops. Wrong button. So, obviously at mid-range we're gonna use that, so we should find something that is situational but powerful. That is for when we think we're gonna get destroyed. That's pointless. I mean, how would you ever use this one when... I don't know. I mean, this is kind of a wild tactic, but might be useful. I don't really like it though. I don't think we need anything, so let's just keep it until we have a better option there. Nice. Okay, we now have the air units. And Zuin has built the subsidiary. That's great. As such, I think it's time to do some terraforming to air it. Right. Then also Kuyos is done, so you shall get... What will you get, though? I guess a shipyard, and then start building ships. Because nothing else really makes sense here. We need to increase our ships' capacities, battle capacities, because right now I think it's too poor. We're not dealing enough damage here. Alright, so we have a very poor food production going on here, so maybe let's fix that somehow. This combination should give us, excuse me, quite a lot of food. Choking on my own saliva here, that's not a good sign. So a huge gas and a huge savanna is gonna be good for the gamma analysis platforms. And yeah, afterwards probably the National Museum for some more influence. And finally, Pixies needs something to do, and it is going to be influence and science, money, pretty much everything that they usually build. Alright, so that's taken care of. Let's have a look at our trade situation. It is quite good, honestly. I would like to increase the number of ships, so let's get started on that. They should build more. This is really poor of them, having that so late. The thing is, you need to get them going early or it doesn't make sense, really. It says 10 ships equipped with only Squadron modules? How did we achieve that? I mean, we have, okay, not with only squadron, with squadron modules. We have enough, what are they called? Cruisers, apparently. We're gonna retrofit that ship because I don't think we're gonna need cruisers on them eventually. Strikecraft, I mean. You're a fleet hero. You should get some experience. Because eventually that's gonna be the task of the actual cruiser ship class. Another single ship that wants to get destroyed. Why do you send those? It makes no sense. Yeah, but of course it will just run away. Still does not make sense. How's the invasion looking right now? Not too great, alright. But they did lose quite a lot of their manpower already. Alright, time for scanning of anomalies. What did we find there? Amianthoid? Yeah, of course. Don't really care about that one. By the time this scout here arrives, it's gonna be pointless already. Let's send him maybe out here. It's gonna take a while, but we need to know what there is in the galaxy. Oh, right, we might just want to send that back because of that fleet, potentially. Because we already killed 10 out of 9 Academy fleet. Votiani Rebel fleets, I mean. Yeah, I just want to know what's going on there. Okay, so in 1 turn? No, in 2 turns. Our hack completes. How is their tracking going so far? Whoa, that's fast. But it has only reached until here. They haven't hacked the system yet, which I think they have to. Can we put defenses on there? Don't really have the bandwidth for that. You know what? Let's just leave this to chance. If it will not go through, it will not go through, and I can still win this battle. I think, at least. We found whale. Where? Why is the better question, I think. But you know what? Why not take that? Is another good question. Oh, interesting. Why are they there? Alright, let's get a colonizer out here. Yeah, 1 turn. Venice already done again. I guess more ships for you then. How many ships do we have in hangar here? Quite a lot. Let's get rid of that fleet. It's blockading one of my systems. This is going to decrease my income from different sources, and we might as well gather everybody here in Lust. Perfect. So yeah, in 1 turn we'll see whether we get that hacking done. Super spots and a whole lot of weird things. 1 time nothing, and 1 time influential. Let's look at that. That could be potentially interesting. Where is this influential? I mean, it's not gonna be amazing, but still, it could give us a little bit of influence if we wanted to. Currently, it would cost us influence to change, so let's not do that. But at least keep it in mind. Okay, let's see how this goes. We need the battle tactic for easier invasion. Let's get that done before they can select something, if they can. It's this one, jam commands. And with that we should upgrade our fleet here. We're lacking 1 adamantium. We can buy that, don't worry. If I actually find the correct screen, that's expensive. Alright, air. I think we should go for a roughly equal distribution here. Because I think that's what the AI is doing. And as such, we should also use some of these upgrades. Perfect. And now, how does this look like? We have a lot more That is sure. And they can't use everybody in the fight. Let's look at that. We got the core cracker, which is interesting. Oops, that's the wrong one. Lost. Needs to do something. And that something is probably terraforming, because I don't want that sterile planet there. It's gonna take a while, which is a bit of a problem. You also do benefit from that, and that, and that. All of them. So it's gonna be busy for a while. Alright, hero time. What do we have here? Influence. Influence is always a good thing to get. And more happiness, because we want our people to be happy, which is for some reason not everywhere the case. Geekon is not super happy. In one turn we get the, what is it called? Celavus Incarnate improvement, which is great. And here we have a population of, I think that's remnants. It's probably easier to just look here, yeah. Remnants. Alright, let's go to Deki and wait there until we have more probes. And this fleet here... It seems like it's stuck there. I want to see what's there. I want to go to this system and see what's blinking there. It must be another system then? Because I can't imagine that's a fleet, because it's been stuck there between lanes for an eternity. So we have 5 cruisers here. That's a bit eccentric. We don't need so many. Alright, so we should be invading, right? We have the battle tactic and everything. Let's do that. Yeah, that looks fairly easy. We're gonna blitz this just so we bring more people to the fight. They can actually not bring... The battle tactic was pointless because, I mean... No, actually it was not pointless. Let me say why. So, the battle tactic that they have to choose makes them only take half the manpower they can get, which would be around 625. However, they could always draft. But given that they are forced to use a battle tactic, they cannot draft. So we're just gonna kill that. And I think we don't even need to blitz that. Do I? It's just gonna be quicker. Let's blitz. We can't destroy so much in one turn. Unfortunately, we destroyed the portal and 2 Ambler, which I don't really care about. Some food. All in all, I think that was a fine invasion. And of course, we're gonna occupy that. However, that puts us at 13 out of 11 systems, so we need to find a way to fix our happiness, and I think one of those should be the culture on shock. We also found blue cap mold from one of the populations, I guess the Ambler, because I think we already had Walters. So, why would you put a citizen science on a hot planet? You're stupid, AI. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And also, this does not make sense. If at all you want colonial exchange, or just terraform it because it's terrible anyway. Alright, before we do that terraformation, however, we need some more production. And since everybody's gonna be hot eventually, we're gonna also throw in AI labor. And then we're looking further from there. How is the manpower going? I think that's enough to take the capital. However, the problem now is, should we just invade? Because, I mean, we don't have that tactic here available. The ship just left, interesting, and I don't know what's left here. Oh, that was the probe. The anti-cloaking probe. So we pretty much have the same number, almost. They have a bit more infantry and tanks, so we're overdoing it with the planes here. But I think just stay there for a second. We need the other ship as well, giving us a little more invasion force, because that one actually has the Vaders. Hacking time, I guess. Can we do something like that? How quick is that? 6 turns is a very long time. That one was only 5. How come this is so much longer? This is 7 turns, but probably has a higher chance of succeeding. Honestly, I think we just have to try. But we might just invade before that anyway. Because we're doing a lot of pressure there on them. There's an invisible fleet from the Lumeris there. With level 1 cloaking, no less. So of course we are losing some populations here because of the unhappiness, but that's gonna be fixed in a while. ISO meanwhile is done with the Salvas Incarnate, and I would like to build this one, but we don't have the resources just yet. In the meantime, this system is not really happy, so let's at least contribute to fixing that. That should push them to happy for now. And we'll see after that how we're gonna continue. Oh, a new level 3 system improvement. Perfect. Perseus was... what was with Perseus? Oh, reduced irradiation, that's nice. So ALA doesn't make sense here. Not enough hot planets. Also, excuse me, evolved soils doesn't make sense here. That said, we don't really have an improvement that makes sense, but evolved soils on the fertile one does definitely make sense. I think we need more food here, and I think intensive cultivation is going to be a good start, followed up by epigenetic crops, and then just something for our influence gain, which somehow is still very low. I know we are spending around 700 for the trade stuff with the Sophons. How is our score, by the way, compared to them? We are catching up, not quite quickly enough, but we are catching up. Oh, and we also found out that the blue player is the Riftborn. I don't know when we found that out, but we found it out. How was this failed? Seriously, how? I think I forgot about this one for a few turns now. I killed 10 out of 9 fleets. How was it failed? I don't understand. Okay, fleet hero, you get... what do you get? I think speed. Speed is always of the essence. After that we can increase battle stats. Was that seriously just Hyperion? Why do you not do those things? How lame of you guys. Look at those science costs. Cluster engineering I think is somewhere here, yeah. What is the third one here? Celebus class. That's this one, right? We should be able to buy that out. That's so expensive though. I mean, we don't have to buy out the full price. We can let it go down to 1 turn and then buy it out. And we do have 22k, so given that this one will maybe go down to 6,000, maybe, I think we can actually do the buy the tech and then 2 ships in the same turn. But this is gonna have to wait for the next episode because we're going to make a cut here. We have made a little bit of progress with getting one more system, but we do have a bigger and bigger fleet thanks to systems running out of things to build. And we're soon gonna have our capital ship loaded with bombers. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Come back next time for some more fun, and goodbye.